Good morning, YouTube. About 2 years ago, I put out a video on this 2020 Hyundai Kona with a oil consumption problem. It was burning 3 quarts of oil every 1,500 miles. Opened up a case number with Hyundai. Got about 8,000 views, 95 comments, a lot of which telling me I need to buy a Honda, not a Hyundai. There's my Honda. I already had one, by the way. Hyundai put a new motor in it at 30,000 miles, which I was really happy about.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious.
Video today, I'm gonna go over some of the modifications that I've made to this vehicle. Specifically the stuff I got off of Temu, because when you're watching videos on YouTube, usually the Temu stuff is all unboxing. I'm going to show you the Temu accessories actually applied, you know, what they do on the vehicle, how good they actually are, and whether or not it's something that's worth buying. We'll also get into the, you know, the other modifications that I've done to the vehicle, stuff that, you know, you might want to consider doing to your Kona if you've got one. This is 2020 Kona. It's got a 2.0, it's an SEL. The SEL has the heated seats, that style of rim. It's got the roof rails, which are important, so you can put the Hyundai roof rack on it. It's got a 2.0 liter engine that, like I said before, has been replaced, and it's got a automatic transmission. The automatic transmission is important because the other version of this, the 1.6 Ultimate, has a dual clutch transmission. And if you have a dual clutch transmission, you know that's more for performance and not as much for off-road. When the tires spin, the clutches burn and your transmission gets really hot. This has got an automatic transmission, not a CVT. It's got a torque converter, which makes it phenomenal. The Seltos, the Kia version, does have a CVT transmission. I don't know if the newer Konas have CVTs. They might, but this one's got a torque converter in it. So getting a little bit closer to the car, the thing that kind of jumps out at you first is the light bar. The light bar came off of Temu. On the ends we've got 2 3-inch LED fog lights, and in the center we've got 4.5-inch round spots. The bar itself sells on Temu. Wires unplug. They've got weatherproof connections on them, and I can take them off for inspection, or I can put another bar on. So I have been messing around with other bars, other combinations. As you can see, you know, it's cost effective, kind of easy to do, kind of mess around with it. The wiring is sold on Temu also. The fog light wiring kits, they're about $10 to $12 each. I have it mounted. I have them, the switches come in and then they go into my fuse box lid. Now the fuse box, they unplug just like the lights do. And the fuse box lid, when I go through inspection, you pull that out. And I can put another fuse box lid in that doesn't have fog lights on it. So also while I'm here, we can look at my dash cam. I got that off at Temu for $8. The other thing that I got off at Temu was the interior light kit where I placed the lights with LEDs. Now I've got a video at night showing the better effect of the LED lights on the inside, and I'm demonstrating the outside lights, like just how nice they are and how bright they are. Let's back out. So we did the interior bulbs. They're all LEDs. The lights up front. That's the fog lights. We'll go take a look at what they look like. So that's the fog lights. That's the spotlights. That's what the spotlights look like. That was P2. Guess he's going to find out that he's going to be in a video. Okay, that's both the fog lights and the spotlights on at the same time. All right, now we're gonna go take a look at what it looks like with all of the lights on. Okay, that's what it looks like with all the lights on. As you can see, the headlights have been replaced with LED bulbs as well. I also got those off at Temu. That was about $8 a pair. So dash cam I got off of Temu. That was about $8. The headlight bulbs were replaced with LED H7s. I got those off of Temu. They were about $8 a pair. Again, just Google H7 LEDs. You're going to find them. You know, do the search on Temu. You'll find them. Moving on, we get to the tires. These are Falcon Wild Peak AT Trails. They're an aggressive all-terrain tire made for compact SUVs like Konas and Subarus, stuff like that. They were just around $150 each, about a little bit under $150 each. I got about 10,000 miles on them. They do need to be rotated, but they are phenomenal tires. They're quiet. I get good gas mileage. My gas mileage wasn't affected at all by them, and they are really nice in the snow and off-road. We can see I've got the vent visors. That helps when the windows are open and you're driving. It vents the air so it's not in your face. You know, it makes it a lot nicer to just drive with the windows open when you have vent visors. And then we've got the roof rack, and on the roof rack I've got pool noodles. And you're like, what do you have pool noodles on the roof rack for? Well, I do kayaking, a lot of kayaking. I got two different kayaks, a 12-foot Old Town Dorigo sit inside, and I've also got a 13-foot Vibe Sea Ghost sit on top, which I fish with.
He's on, right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Tighten the drag. He might need that. He might be big.
He is big.
I hope you're filming this.
I am.
Oh yeah.
He's not that big, but still nice.
Good. Good one. Let's fight. They fight.
Threw my worm again.
That usually happens. I take that every time.
Yeah, this guy's not going to settle down until he loses my worm.
Don't worry about it.
He just tried to jump in the boat. Twice. Come over here. Wow. No, I can get it with pliers maybe. Yep. I got it. I've had J-hooks, or I have J-hooks. I don't use them because my kayaks are a little bit on the heavy side, and when they're wet, they're hard to maneuver. good example of what I'm talking about is that nice dent that I have right there in the hood. That's from my old town, because it fell off the J-hook when it was wet, and you know, tired after an afternoon of kayaking. But I'll show some pictures of the kayaks rigged up onto the roof rack. And if you look at my videos, you see I have a lot of kayak videos, especially with the Old Town, just exploring the lakes in Pennsylvania. But again, you can see the scratches from the kayaks, dents from the kayaks. If you're going to kayak with your little vehicle, it is going to be, you're going to just abuse the car in that sense. So keep in mind, you know, if you're going to kayak with a small SUV, it's going to get a little dented up. I've got a wind deflector on there. That's important because this car's pretty noisy to begin with. It's maybe closer to a Jeep Wrangler than it is to Honda HR-V. So there's a lot of wind noise anyway. But when you put the wind deflector on it, it definitely seems to help. Coming around to the back. Way too many stickers. We got the cargo net, and I do have a 105-piece tool set in here, just 4-drawer. I have this in here just in case. I've used it for everything but the car. I actually got real quick tools when it comes to the car. I've been in the automotive industry since 1983, so got a lot of experience and a lot of tools. But I wanted something decent for the car in case I was out someplace and it broke down. This set's got a lot of decent stuff. So you're gonna have, I'm not gonna tell you that these are the right tools for the job, but you're not gonna be improvising anywhere near as much with a tool set like this as you would with you know, just an emergency kit for 25 bucks. This kit here is available at Harbor Freight for like $60. And as long as you're using it in emergencies and minor things, like I took the carburetor off my lawnmower yesterday to clean it. You know, as long as you're doing stuff like that, that this tool set's going to be more than adequate. And again, you'll be doing less creative ad-libbing with the tools. You're going to have you know, something a little bit closer to what you need. So, but that's about it for right now. There's going to be some other videos with me when I actually take this off-road, some in-car videos, so you get an idea. And my next modification on it is probably going to be a 2-inch lift, and I'll probably do a video on that after I get the vehicle lifted. Right now it does really, really good in the snow, but if I put a lift on it, I'll be able to take it on some little bit more aggressive trails.